The e-tron Series S model marks the first time Audi has used 3 electric motors in a mass-produced model. This concept is continued in the SQ8 e-tron. The front axle is driven by an electric motor with a peak output of 124 kilowatts. On the rear axle, there are 2 electric motors, both with 98 kilowatts of peak output, that separately power a rear wheel. In boost mode, the front axle motor produces up to 157 kilowatts, and the 2 rear motors 138 kilowatts each. This would amount to a total boost power of 433 kilowatts. However, the value is limited to 370 kilowatts by the battery. This means the SUV, which is just under 5 meters long, accelerates like a sports car from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 4.5 seconds. In addition to acceleration, the drive concept shows its strengths on winding roads in particular, because the 2 rear electric motors are not connected in any way or coupled via a differential. Apart from the shared cooling system, they can distribute the drive torque completely variably between the rear wheels. Since there are no mechanical drive forces, only data and electric current, electric torque vectoring directs drive torque to the appropriate wheel in no more than 5 milliseconds. The latency, the time offset, is only around a fifth of that of a mechanical system. When cornering at high speed, the rear axle does not need to apply the brakes to keep the vehicle agile and stable. When drivers accelerate out of curves dynamically, the outside rear wheel receives up to 220 Nm more than the inside one due to the gear ratio. The difference at the wheels is around 2,100 Nm. The yaw torque that is generated not only supports the self-steering behavior, but also requires a tighter steering angle to maintain the cornering radius. At the dynamic limit, the unloaded front wheel on the inside of the curve is slowed down slightly. This small intervention, which would go unnoticed by the driver, prevents slippage and makes handling more agile and neutral. Traction is another advantage. If a rear wheel is on a road surface with low friction coefficient, a patch of ice or gravel for example, when accelerating, the torque can be distributed precisely and quickly between the 2 motors. The high traction wheel receives almost the entire torque, while the low traction wheel has practically none. In normal everyday driving, when only a fraction of the available output is used, the electric motors on the rear axle drive the vehicle, increasing efficiency and range with no negative impact on the vehicle's characteristics. When more output is used, the torque shifts to both axles, so the SQ8 e-tron can immediately demonstrate its sporty character and take advantage of electric torque vectoring. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like, subscribe, share.